See, when I ain't had no money, I still had sauce. If you don't got no sauce, then you're lost. But you can also get lost in the sauce.
So you on there? You think you was about to find your husband?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna find my man at least.
Yeah, and it seemed like that though because you made it to the finals with Mr. Chocoticity.
Yeah,
That's
Chocoticity. Alex,
yeah. And then out of nowhere, he came down with a mysterious illness.
Brain flu.
Yeah.
Basically, it was COVID before COVID came.
Ooh,
that's what I really think it was. Because it was all the same symptoms, the way that it lodged itself in his brain, it just broke his body down. It was really sad to see him go through that.
Yeah, and you was very emotional at the reunion, and like he really was like basically like in a coma. Yeah. For how long? For like some months.
He was in the hospital about 100 days. I think he flatlined maybe 2 or 3 times.
Oh.
Yeah, he went from being like dun to being really fragile, having to learn how to walk, talk, all of that all over again. But he's definitely a survivor, and he made it through. He prevailed, and I wish him the best.
Yeah, and I actually met him like after he got out of the hospital and he was on his recovery phase. He was up here at the radio station. Yeah. So, like, unfortunately, because that situation happened, it's just like y'all just lost touch.
No, that's not. The situation had nothing to do with it. You know when people either get incarcerated, die, or get sick, you can't tend to all of your skeletons. You can't continue to keep the door locked. So unfortunately, when he got sick, he wasn't able to keep up with his stories that he was telling, and everything just started falling out of the closet. The closet was piling up with bullshit. So, the businesses, the double lives, all of that stuff was there, and he didn't get a chance to tell me. And his excuse was, I just didn't get a chance to tell you yet.
Okay, so he had other women.
He had another woman. I knew of one. I don't know if there were more. I really don't care.
Well, as soon as you found out about that one, you was like, I'm done.
Well, it was more to it.
Yeah.
And
we gonna put all the business
on the second show
yeah.
that I did on Make a Move. They got me by asking me how you're asking me to ask me the same questions for like 4 hours.
Oh wow.
Like, okay, so what happened? So what really happened? But basically, he just lived a double life, and he got caught up. He didn't know he was gonna get sick.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes,
It is what it is. I have definitely healed from it, especially after Make a Move.
Yeah,
I healed from it, and I'm able to look at it like, all right, he was dating someone off and on for these years. He did a show, started his career. He didn't know he was gonna meet me on that show. We vibed. It was great. It was a good connection. We didn't know where that was going, and you didn't know you were gonna get sick. You didn't have time. So it all happened really fast. We were only dating after the show for 3 months. So we had a good full 90 days. We had just filmed together for 90 days. So we were just really in that first good 6 months of just getting to know. So, but I'm a military brat, and the way I was raised in my home, liars just don't exist in that house. So I just couldn't deal with that as a person who I am and what I believe in. I'm not fucking with it.
Okay. I feel that, Everybody got their boundaries. Hey, so you've been single ever since then?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been single since 2019.
It's a good 5 years. 5 years. Ain't too bad, though. Ain't too bad,
I just don't believe in playing in nobody's face. If I know I really don't like you like that, I'm not going to waste your time.
That's good. That's good.
If I see qualities in you that I know I'm not with, I'm not going to waste your time. So I'd rather kick it by myself than waste my time.
Oh, so you've had, some situations with other men since then. You dated.
I tried to, I've been on dates and, tried to see what happens. But after them 90 days, if I'm already seeing bad qualities, I'm out, because I'm at that age now. You are who you are.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that. For real.
I have to make sure I'm willing to deal with that.
Yeah.
And some situations I'm just not willing to deal with.
I ain't mad at that, man, because I'm the same way, man. I think that's why I've been single for a minute, too, because it's like, I ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't got time, man, And honestly, man, like, I think, like, dating, like, I'm in my mid-30s, so, like, dating now is like, bro, listen, you know how people be saying that they be falling in love in 3 days and shit like that? That's legit what everybody want. Everybody want that same shit.
I fall in love in 3 days.
Yeah.
Be consistent.
Yeah.
We talking on the phone all the time. Like, I
Yeah,
know
it's
how
good
to
energy.
out.
Yeah.
I can take everybody else away and literally go to work and want to see my one person.
Yeah.
That's the stage that I'm ready for. So, like, it's so weird out here right now. It's just weird.
Is it weird?
It is.
How's it weird to you? I have something to say in regards to that. But go ahead.
Either I'm just too much of a hopeless romantic.
Mm-hmm.
No, fuck that. People weird. Because, and as a woman who I pride myself on taking care of myself, from the simplest thing to your bills and all of that, and I call that simple because we grown and everybody grown supposed to hold their own.
Yeah,
so
facts.
Your bills, your car, like all of that is normal. But just your maintenance and taking myself out and traveling by myself, I do all of that alone. So I'm really not looking for nothing as far as like I need something from you. All I need is the companionship. Mm-hmm. And then we can grow together and get money and all of that later. But it's crazy that the brokest motherfucker will act like he can't even do companionship when you don't even have nothing to provide or give. But you can't even give you. Like, I think people are weird because sometimes a person that's super busy still will show that initiative. Like, okay, let me show I like it. Let me take you to dinner tonight. Mm-hmm. But I've met some of I'm not going to call them brokies, some people that are in between blessings who still act high maintenance because of maybe the way they look. And I don't get it. I blame social media that we all are just so, we have this drive-through dating type ordeal now where we could just go through the window, order something, and get it instantly now. And so maybe because you don't have to work as hard, people don't care anymore. But I'm old school with it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm feeling like my circle of people were getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, of course.
Like it's
That's
not
what
a
it's supposed
lot
to
of
be.
real genuine lovers anymore.
Yeah.
It's more so fly by night. They meet you, let's instantly go to Jamaica. The fuck? I'm not trying to be in no suitcase if I say the wrong thing.
I feel you.
Like, who travels out of town with a stranger? Like, what happened to stranger danger? Like, I don't know. I just feel lost. And I'm like, damn, am I getting old? Maybe I'm getting old. Yeah. I don't know. I am up there.
Up there like how? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, cool. Anyway.
Well, it's all on the internet, 37.
37? Oh, you good. You good. I mean, of course, like I understand that, how you feel the pressure or whatever. Yes. But this is how I really sum up dating right now.
I'm listening.
Like, people say that, the dating pool got pee in it and all of that stuff like that. Piss and all this other shit. Yeah, E. coli, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's tainted. The dating pool is tainted. But the truth is, dating ain't bad. People just can't get who they want or what they want, but more specifically, who they want. And the problem is a lot of people think that they got options. Like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to save myself. I'm just waiting on this person or whatever like that. Like, all this other stupid shit. But at the end of the day, it's like you don't have the options that you think you have. I'm saying this as a man with options. And I know that the options aren't optioning. The options don't mean shit unless you make it mean something at the end of the day. Or, the options don't mean nothing unless that's who you really like. You know what I'm saying? And you know that they like you, which is another problem. Is a lot of people think that, oh, well, I'm gonna get this person or I'm gonna get this caliber of man or woman, knowing that you probably can't, because everybody can't get that, unfortunately. But you got somebody right here that's rocking with you, but you up there playing them to the left. You know what I'm saying? Because but the thing is, you can't get that. That's the problem. So like dating really ain't that hard. Date who you like and date who likes you more specifically. Yeah. Date who likes you, because that makes it so easier. You know what I'm saying? But everybody wants to, like, I don't know. I feel like just go with the genuine vibes. Like, if shit just flow with that person, dog, rock out. That's just what it is. But like, it's a lot of females out here who feel like, oh, I can get me a 6-figure dude who got a lot of motion, yada, yada, yada. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but just because you look good doesn't mean that you can manage being with a man like that, okay? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that whole girl boss situation, some of y'all ain't that, all right? Some of y'all tried to replicate the Keisha Kayor formula, and it didn't work out for y'all like that, unfortunately. Okay, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I support you doing whatever it is that you're doing, but baby, you can be with somebody who wants to love you down, but you up here thinking that you can get with this high value type dude. You know, and unfortunately you can't. Same thing with men. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the early days of Instagram, y'all was crashing out in these IG models, comments and they DMs. A lot of y'all still doing that. And all these women still single. Here we are, 10 years later, they all still single. Some of them done had kids or whatever like that, but dude that they had a kid with didn't wipe them down. You know what I'm saying? Or you've been engaged forever or whatever. You know, some of them ended up getting caught up with scamming and shit. You know, had to go sit down for a little second. Okay? A lot of y'all just went through a whole bunch of bullshit for nothing. All right? And then now you washed. Okay? Because you ain't got options like that. Unfortunately, some of y'all do not look good in your older years. Okay? That's between you and God. You don't take care of yourself. You know, like, people make this dating shit hard, but you know what? Just like you said, people are weird. But at the end of the day, you up here trying to save yourself for something that you ain't gonna get, player. Yeah. That ain't you, unfortunately. Okay, some of y'all want these baddies, dog. You want a bad bitch, you gotta have bricks. Trust me, right? For real. But I like what you said as far as, you know, like you could be the brokest person and you still can't even bring you. But hey, some people just ain't there yet. Some people ain't there yet. But here's the thing about us men. I can say this because I'm guilty of it too. Like, we ain't there yet, but we still want to, you know, like, we want the companionship when we want it. That's really what it is.
You can just stop everything.
We want companionship when we want it.
Y'all heard it here. They want the companionship when they want it. No matter how good of a woman you are.
Some men.
No matter how good you are. No matter how good you are to them. To the world. You could be Miss America, Diana Ross, save the children, feed the children.
Hey.
They don't care.
Hey. But fellas, I do say this though. If you're doing that, you have to be doing that with certain women. Okay? You can't be juggling a whole bunch of ugly bitches. You don't get no points for that. If all the women that you're dealing with is some mid, you get no points from that at all. I got a bunch of hoes. Okay, you want to know what? Like, prime example, every man can agree with me when I say this. Any dude who came up saying I got all the hoes got ugly baby mamas. Facts. Okay, if you juggling a whole bunch of mid-grade women with no money at that, bro, you're not doing nothing out here. Okay, like, come on, you got to have standards. Okay, if you have your little roster, they all need to be appealing. You know what I'm saying? Your mama need to, like, you know what I'm saying? Your mama met him, she'd be like, oh, she's pretty. You know what I'm saying? Your uncle will be like, hey, I see your nephew. That's how it's supposed to be. But a lot of y'all ain't doing that. But I digress. So in this 5 years for you, like, you haven't had a situation where it's like, damn, you know, we could have been.
Yes, I have. Mm-hmm. But he wasn't ready. And he let me know he wasn't ready. Oh,
well, yeah. Hey, he a real one. Cause that's what I do.
He let me know that, you know, listen, it's not that it's not you, it's me. It's like, nah.
That's like, a real thing, though.
Dead ass, like, I ain't ready for none of this shit right here.
Yeah.
Like, you really, like, you on your shit.
Yeah.
Ash, and
I've been there. I've been there before.
I know I'm not right.
Yeah.
Like, and I ain't trying to put no ownership on you.
Mm-hmm.
When I know you a good woman and somebody else deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
And at first, I was offended. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, you're not even giving yourself a shot.
Yeah.
But then I respected it because I said, at least you didn't play in my face.
Yeah. And not only that, it took a lot for a man to admit that.
And we're still friends to this day.
And you know what? I've been there too. So if y'all still friends or whatever, he doing better for himself a little bit?
I check in from time to time, but I don't care.
Oh, so you don't spend the block?
No, I don't spend. Once you snooze, you lose.
Wait. So ain't no man ever spent. You ain't never let no man spend.
I used to spend like Spinderella, nigga, but I'm grown now. I can't let that.
So when's the last time you spent the block? You let somebody spend, even if it was just for, just for a second, just for the night.
What is considered spending the block?
Spending the block, either either y'all start dating again or y'all were just hunching either for that night or just for a little period.
Like maybe a
year ago. Yeah. But ever since then, it's been a lot.
Because once it's over,
mm-hmm.
you realize that, okay, what did I do that?
Yeah.
Like, come on. You smarter than that, baby. Like, why did you just do that? But at the end of the day, the old saying, you like to go backwards, not forward. But wanted to see if something was there, and then after that, I'm like, okay, it's really not there.
Yeah, it was fun though.
Like,
it was fun. Yeah, it was fun.
You know, good to see you.
Yeah, my nigga. What you mean? Yeah. I'm gonna fuck with you though. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with you though.
Yeah, but it just, I knew it wasn't there, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna play with him, and he clearly is not gonna play with me. So we just agreed to disagree and kept it cool. Check in from time to time. How you doing? You know, all of that. That's about it.
Okay. So really, you're one of the ones who straight up saying like, look, I just want you to love me.
That's it.
And as long as you can take care of yourself and then treat me good, then we can go from there. Yeah. That ain't too bad. But you wanna know what? A lot of men, they got real. They lack confidence. You lack confidence, okay? But I understand it though, like, because, you know, like as men, you know, sometimes you could be proud.
There, because I don't need you for shit. I just need you to do your job as a man. A lot of the men aren't being men anymore.
What you mean by that?
Coming in, kissing your woman in the mouth, putting your stuff down, taking your shoes off, getting your back rubbed. Like, they don't understand home anymore. Like, women aren't providing a home, or the men aren't providing one for the women to live in, to treat them like the kings that they are. I'm not sure how it's
some of y'all niggas like to hang out with y'all homeboys all day.
Yeah, but like, the way I'm raised is, I'm used to my daddy, when he left overseas, he was chief of the police and captain in the military. You would get home, he would shower. My mom, he's in his pajamas. My mama got food on the stove. The TV already set for what he like type shit. So I'm ready to create that space for someone, and I've done that in relationships and spoiled my men, but they just weren't worthy of that forever, because I saw that either you want your cake and eat it too, and you don't know how to take care of home, or you just plain out just not that man. You just not that nigga. Like, you don't have the capacity to keep me entertained. I lose interest fast once I see that I'm the only one trying. But I don't know. It just seems really different now.
You don't think you high maintenance?
No.
Some women are high maintenance in regards to their personality. Not just, like, you know what I'm saying, not high maintenance when it comes to money, but you're high maintenance when it comes to your personality. Because sometimes some women, you know, y'all don't realize when y'all being annoying.
But I'm so, like, I get what you're saying, but the way I am, if you ever came to my house and saw how I am in my crib, you can go in your space and I can go in mine.
Yeah, like, good.
I don't need to be under you 24/7. Yeah. That's the whole point of making a home. We're not going to live in a rabbit hole, baby, because I don't now by myself. 3 levels, okay? You can choose which one you want to go on. But it's just...
What you mean? Go ahead.
Like, baby. I'm not here to be under anyone. I just want my partner in crime.
Yeah.
I want to be able to be friends on camera, off camera.
Yeah.
Without entertaining people and entertaining people. Like, that's my dog.
Yeah.
So, like, that's either let me tell you where I mess up at. Either I become too much of a friend, where the guy is scared to ruin that friendship and go into a relationship because he's scared it might not be the same.
Yeah.
Or
that's a real thing. Yes, been
there a lot of times. Or I'll get in a relationship and he'll think like the friend really ain't real. Like, damn, like, you baiting me to really look at that, or you baiting me to take me here? Like, what you doing this for? Like, why are you being so nice? Like, what do you want? Like, some people think it's not real. And I've been told that, like, nah, it's too good. You cooking, you clean, and like, all right, let me see your phone. Here, take my phone. Because when I'm only messing with one person, I'm literally only dealing with one dude. Like, if it's official, it's official. It's really still women out there who do not mind settling down with one person. But it depends on the man. Like, you have to make me feel good. I ain't saying cut the check, but just be available. If I need you, be available. Be my peace and be my solution. Don't let me have the problem and wear it on my own. If I'm dating you and I'm with you. Now, if we're single, my problems are my problems and yours are yours. If we decide to come together, so be it. But I feel like with everything, I try to build a friendship, and we're going to see where it goes, and it just haven't been going to many good places with friends. I have a lot of friends, but I don't have my man.
You know, you got to be, sounds like you need a cool nigga. That's what you need. You need somebody that's just as cool as you. Yeah. But also, like, you know, like the things that you into, You know what I'm saying? Like the things that you do, you know what I'm saying? Like, like you move around, you know what I'm saying? You handle your business, you know what I'm saying? You got your own thing going. You know, a lot of men are intimidated by that because of the environments that you could be in and the access that you can get. Because a lot of niggas can't put themselves in a room. A lot of niggas just can't have have good seats at the game. You know what I'm saying? The shit like that. You know, a lot of these people, a lot of niggas only know who they know, which is nobody. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes, because I see, I work in media and entertainment, I know a lot of beautiful women, all single, and I know why. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of y'all a lot to deal with too, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be a certain type of nigga to date a certain type of woman. You know what I'm saying? Which goes back to what I was saying earlier. Y'all was all in them IG models comments and shit. You don't even know what you trying to push up on over there, which is why you can't get her. You know what I'm saying? Because you do gotta be, you know what I'm saying, a cool type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta be secure within yourself and what you got going on, you know what I'm saying? Your own motion. But like you work in the nightlife too as well. All right. So do you think a lot of niggas are intimidated by that?
Yes. They are.
And what sense for you?
I mean, because they know different type of men come into the nightlife establishment.
Mm-hmm.
They understand the money, the jewelry, the
man, that should be fake.
Come on. I know moissanite when I see it. I know cubic zirconia when I see it. But it is what it is. I'm not here for that. I smile and nod and I get my bread and that's it. For your drinks and I'm out.
See, that's the thing though, because even for a man like myself, so I work in nightlife too, but it's certain areas of nightlife I really don't think I could date a woman who works in nightlife in certain areas. Like if you're a bottle chick, I can't date you. And the only reason why I feel like that is because, honestly,
what?
I mean, like the popular sentiment, that's like a thought job, low key for certain people.
Girl is a thought job.
Cause you fucking twerking and you have naked. Some of them.
What is this?
Nah. Some of them busted all the way open. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you do that, you get a bigger tip. I ain't knocking the hustle.
That
but
you do.
But my thing is, I feel like I can't date a bottle girl or something like that is because it's like, I would want to take you out of that. And right now, I'm not in a position to take you out of that. So I'm not even going to waste your time. Nah, real talk though, because and honestly, man, you gotta be special. I done met a bunch of beautiful women in nightlife, you know what I'm saying? Bottle girls, all that, man. Like a lot of y'all look great, look amazing, you know what I'm saying? Your mom, some of y'all are nurses, you know what I'm saying? Dental assistants, all of that, you know what I'm saying? You lash techs, like you got your daytime hustle too, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, dang, you know what? Like, because the thought of my woman being scantily clad around some niggas that I don't like or don't respect, that's even worse. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, you may have to do what you got to do, you know what I'm saying, to get your extra tip, you know what I'm saying, to pad the stats. You know what I'm saying? I have a problem with that because, like, if it's a nigga I don't respect, that's the worst thing ever. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of men just can't handle that. But, like, for you to be feeling the way that I'm feeling, then that means you got to have some type of status about yourself, some type of stature. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all. But, like, I can't see myself taking nobody out the club. Now, when I was green, it was one time. I'll never forget this moment. This is when Kamal's. You remember Kamal's? Yeah, Kamal's. So I went in there with one of my rich friends, and this was one of those weekends where it's like, hey, it's all on me. Let's go. Ball out. I bet. You know what I'm saying? So shit, we end up in Kamal's. He hands me a stack of money. I'm enjoying myself. And this dancer looked like Elise Neal. She was beautiful. Oh my God. And this is the early days of Instagram, by the way, too. So I was trying to get her Instagram, you know what I'm saying? She was like, I'm not on Instagram. I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get that slap, but bro, I would took her up out of that. One time. Like some women are worth taking up out of the club. I admit that. Some women worth taking out the club.
What makes you think they want to leave?
Huh?
What makes you think they want to leave? It's a hustle.
I hope you would want to leave.
I mean, how do you know that it's not permanent? You don't know what her goal is.
I know, exactly. I want to know what your goal is. So once I know what your goal is, then yeah, come on.
I mean, because I don't like the way you saying it, like take her out the club, as if like somebody is suffering in the club.
No.
We are getting busy in the club.
Yeah, I know you getting busy, but I want to be able to take you out of that. I don't want you doing that. I don't want you half naked in front of niggas I don't respect.
The question is, this is what kills me about y'all. Did you want her when you saw her?
Yeah.
So shut up.
No, I'm not gonna make it a big deal. I'm not gonna make it a big deal. But what I'm saying is, that's why I don't even bother you like that. You know what I'm saying? Now we can have a little fun. Now I'm all with the fun. Now I'm all with the fun. No. We just having fun. We just kicking it. We just kicking it. You know, I ain't expecting nothing. You know, but if I'm gonna take you all the way up through there.
Please.
I'm gonna take care of you though, baby. I'm gonna take care of you. Know what I mean? I'm always treat you. I'm gonna treat you good and all of that. My thing is, if I can't replace that money, because you get into the money, I got to be able to replace that because at the end of the day, again, a lot of y'all who work in nightlife, y'all all have daytime hustles, daytime jobs, but you're not doing that for no reason. That money is serving a purpose for you. So if I can't do something to replace that in some type of way, then I can't do nothing but leave you alone.
I agree completely.
That's just my sentiment on that. All right, a lot of y'all do that, then y'all pop up at the spot where your girl be at. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you because some of y'all know how to handle yourselves. You know what I'm saying? But it just ain't for everybody.
You're right.
It just ain't for everybody. But like as we start to close things out, of course, what's something that you feel like is wrong in the dating world from your experiences in these 5 years?
People move too quickly. That you really don't get to know people. I think sometimes they often hang out before even knowing first and last names, knowing anything about family, their morals and values. In order to date anybody, you got to build a friendship. It has to have some type of foundation. And I think a lot of the new relationships are situationships, not relationships.
So you talking about these?
A lot of failed. In these last 5 years, I've had more situationships than real foundation relationships. I didn't build relationships until after I knew the situationship was over, if that makes sense. I didn't become real friends until after I knew I didn't date them. All right, now we cool. Now I know I can be your friend because I like everything else about you. You're just not boyfriend. You're not my man material. I know you can't fill that void that I need. But I'll talk every now and then. I'll make sure you're okay. Send a prayer every now and then, a little scripture. But that's about it, yeah. So I just been kind of, I don't know. All I've learned is just I move too fast. Trying to fill that void of being on TV, thinking I'm supposed to date, feeling the pressure of my age, trying to find something, going to family events, and everybody asking me, when you gonna get married? When you gonna have babies? And I'm like, damn, I really don't know. I really can't. I used to say in my 30s, in my 20s. Now I'm in my 30s. I'm like, well, I don't want to say in my 40s, but at this point, I'm not saying I'm giving up completely on dating. I got some things in the works. I got a dating show in the works, so my own. But I'm not giving up. I'm just more alert. I'm more level-headed. I'm healed. And I know what I want, and I'm just not going to entertain anything anymore. I'll just wait my turn.
So basically what you're saying is you the problem.
I was.
Well, at least you're honest about that, man. Thank you, because a lot of y'all women don't take accountability in those ways.
I mean, no, a lot of the women I know do take accountability.
For real?
Yeah.
And they single too?
Yeah, like some women know they ain't shit.
Yeah.
Some women know they be with the shit. It's really just get out of your head. Just get out of your head, sis.
Yes. Fellas
Stop
too.
overthinking
Fellas.
it. I've been saying a lot about relationships and just things lately. I am no guru. I do not have a license in any psychology or psychiatry, okay? I'm not trying to be anybody's therapist. All I can tell you is know your gut, and if it feels weird, it is weird. And if you got to question it, you know what it is. It's not for you. Real love doesn't hurt. Real love isn't hard. It just is.
Okay. So who do you think has it worse in the dating world? Women or men?
Honestly,
This Atlanta we talking about now.
I got 6 little brothers, and they going through it too. So
yes,
you know, one has a girlfriend he's been dating for years. The other one I never know who they're dating. But I hate it for them because, no offense, ladies, but this new generation is more high maintenance. And I'm like, bro, y'all really gonna have to have some really good jobs to secure you some of these women who are overeducating themselves, who are starting businesses early, who are doing a lot of things that we didn't have access to as kids that they have access to.
Yeah.
And you got to watch out for the gold diggers versus the real women who really want something out of life and somebody who's just trying to take your check and not work. So I feel for them. I really don't know.
See, this is what men are dealing with right now. A term I just saw on Twitter the other day. Wholeflation. Wholeflation. We're spending 10 times as much as our grandfathers did for women who are not like our grandmothers. You can't even cook nothing. But you up here saying that I got to have X, Y, and Z. A lot of that shit is really, you know what I'm saying, it's unrealistic. So, like, at the end of the day, I really don't even, like, entertain it. You know what I'm saying? Like, once I see that you on some stupid shit, it's like, it's nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because, prime example, like you say you want a man that makes 6 figures, but, though, that's only 10% of the world's population. Okay? Like, I'm sorry, baby, you're not that special to get within that 10%. And all things considered. But, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of women out here that's on their shit. They on their shit too, but they got just as many issues as the women who be broke. So what good? So sometimes that shit don't be meaning nothing. I know a lot of. Listen, I have dated women with money, and they had issues to the point where it's like, man, I'll leave your ass alone. Everyone,
men do too now.
Huh? Yeah. Okay. True. But I'm gonna say this as a man like myself. I ain't got no baggage. Okay. I ain't got no kids. Okay, I ain't got no kids, you know, so I got my career, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a homeowner, you know, so I'm out the way. You know what I'm saying? I just handle my business and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I am, like, I do run in certain circles or whatever like that. Okay, cool, baby. But here's the thing. Listen, I don't be asking for too much, okay? Yeah, yes, I do expect you to be able, you know what I'm saying, to handle yourself and all this other shit like that, man. But, like, sometimes, a lot of y'all really don't be worth it. Like, I hate to say it, baby. So, like, I'm sorry. Listen, you could be on your shit all day, but some of the shit that you come to me with could be some bullshit.
Give me an example, because I really don't know what you're talking about right now.
Okay, this is like prime example. Okay, like let's just say like you have high standards for the man that you want. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want him to be able to do X, Y, and Z. Whatever that is, you know what I'm saying? You want to have this money, you know what I'm saying? You want him to fly you out, take you places and all those like shit like that. Whatever type of requirements that you have for a man. At the end of the day, it's like you can't even match those type of requirements. Like your personality is trash. You want to come to me telling me that you got fucking anxiety issues all damn day. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't talk to people, you know what I'm saying, when we be out and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying?
So you didn't know that before you started dating her?
Nah. One time.
Back to what I was saying, what's wrong with the dating pool right now? They don't get to know one another.
No, but certain stuff you don't know until they in that situation. So, prime example, like you don't know if somebody gonna be socially awkward until y'all are out in a social setting with your friends. What I'm supposed to say? Are you socially awkward?
Give them scenarios.
See, that's the thing. Men don't do that scenario shit.
Y'all do.
Okay, first of all, a lot of dudes who do scenario shit be manipulative. So that shit don't work.
Well, you can't say men don't do it and say a lot of them that do it.
I don't do that. I'm normal.
You don't do it.
I'm a normal dude. I'm a normal dude. I ain't got time for all that. Baby, listen, if we vibing and we cool, if I feel like you cool, okay, yes, of course, that's a whole nother thing. Like you gotta see how I am around your people. I gotta see how you are in the environments that I'm in. Like, okay, I work in nightlife, I'm on the radio, bro. Like I work in media, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of well-known people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be considered to be a public figure. I don't like to call myself that, but some other people may call me that. Okay, cool. Like, I be in certain environments.